This is IGN.
Another big name has signed on to Avengers Doomsday. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, the girls are back. And by the girls, I mean Anna Faris and Regina Hall, who are officially returning for Scary Movie 6. Marlon Wayans, one of the franchise's original stars and one of the reboot's writers, shared an image of both women from the first film to his Instagram on August 15th with the eyes emoji and simply the acronym SM6. After an 18-year hiatus, the Wayans brothers, the aforementioned Marlon and Sean, are reuniting to pen the script for the 6th installment in the beloved slapstick horror franchise, which they also previously starred in. Their script is being written alongside Ricky Alvarez. Marlon originally developed the franchise with brothers Sean and Keenan Ivory Wayans, who directed the original 2000 film and its 2001 sequel, Scary Movie 2. One can only hope that if Hall and Faris, whose comedic timing was absolutely integral to the success of the franchise in the early aughts, are returning, some other key players will also show up in the new film, like Simon Rex, Chris Elliott, and Anthony Anderson. The movie is set to arrive in theaters on June 12, 2026. And in the age of reboots and remakes galore, there's one beloved classic that may never see a fresh take: Home Alone. Director Chris Columbus recently spoke out about why he doesn't want Hollywood to remake the 1990 film, especially as it turns 35. I think Home Alone really exists as, not at this timepiece, but it was this very special moment, and you can't really recapture that, the filmmaker told Entertainment Tonight during a recent red carpet appearance. I think it's a mistake to try to go back and recapture something we did 35 years ago. I think it should be left alone. Columbus really hit the nail on the head when it comes to the issue with so many reboots, remakes, and rehashes these days. The magic that was made all those years prior was something of lightning in a bottle for these movies, and it's really hard to get the exact right mesh of elements that made the first film worthy of being remade in the first place. For his part, star Macaulay Culkin said last year that he would be interested in revisiting the franchise and reprising his iconic role as Kevin McAllister if the money was right. "I have ideas, but I don't have time to write anything with my 2 children," he said during a post-screening Q&A. The most recent Home Alone franchise installment, Home Sweet Home Alone, was released in 2021. Ryan Reynolds is set to reprise his role as Deadpool for the next Marvel Cinematic Universe team-up movie, Avengers Doomsday. Details on Reynolds' highly anticipated involvement in the next Avengers movie come from The Hollywood Reporter. It's one of the many Deadpool crossovers Marvel fans have waited decades to see come to fruition, though the site's sources say fans shouldn't expect him to actually join the Avengers team quite yet. Fans have wondered if the Merc with a Mouth would show up for Avengers Doomsday since Marvel debuted its chair-focused cast announcement video earlier this year. Speculation that Deadpool could show up then caught fire when Reynolds teased his return just a few days ago. It's not much of a surprise to see Reynolds continue his run as Deadpool for Avengers Doomsday. His portrayal of the potty-mouthed anti-hero made an official jump to the MCU with 2024's Deadpool and Wolverine. That's thanks to some multiverse shenanigans that saw him slicing through alternate universes with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Deadpool spent much of the buddy comedy hoping to one day join the Avengers team. Even if he won't become an official Avenger, it seems he may get a chance to meet Chris Hemsworth's Thor, Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic, or even Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom when Avengers Doomsday comes to theaters December 18th, 2026. If we're lucky, we'll also finally find out why a glimpse into another reality showed Thor crying over Deadpool on a battlefield. Other stars in Avengers Doomsday's already stacked cast include Anthony Mackie as Captain America, Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, and many, many more. There's also Channing Tatum's Gambit, who made a splash when he finally made his big screen debut in Deadpool and Wolverine. While we wait to find out more about how Deadpool will meet the Avengers, you can read up on every other Marvel project in the works. The next MCU movie on the schedule will see Tom Holland return for Spider-Man: Brand New Day, which is set to swing into theaters July 31st, 2026. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Sarah McAfee, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
spoken layer.